Every year in America, thousands of people vanish. Most are found. Some return home. But a few disappear so completely, it's as if they were erased from existence. Tonight's story is about a college student who walked out of her dorm one night, left behind her phone charger, her wallet, her future, and was never seen again. No blood, no struggle, no goodbye. This is not a movie. This is not fiction. This is a real-life mystery that still has no answers. And what makes it so terrifying is how easily it could happen to anyone. She was just an ordinary college student attending a public university in the United States. Her life was structured and familiar. She attended her classes regularly. She worked a part-time job, and she stayed in close contact with her family. Friends and family described her as a careful and responsible person, someone incredibly focused on her future. She had plans for graduation, she had career goals, and she was steadily building a life for herself. There was absolutely nothing about her behavior that suggested she wanted to disappear. She wasn't running from anything. She wasn't unhappy. She was just, normal. The evening she vanished was a quiet weekday. The campus was calm. Students were returning to their dorm rooms, getting ready to study, or just relaxing after a long day of classes. It was a typical night, the kind that blends into 100 others. That evening, she told her roommate she was just stepping out for a bit. She didn't pack a bag. She didn't take any extra clothes. She didn't leave a note behind. She simply grabbed her phone, locked the dorm room door behind her, and walked out into the cool night air. Campus security cameras later showed her leaving the dorm building. The footage is chilling in its simplicity. She walked normally, with no sense of fear or urgency in her steps. No one appeared to be following her or waiting for her. There was no argument, no visible distress, no sign whatsoever that anything was wrong. She looked like any other student, maybe heading out for a short meeting, fully expecting to return to her room in a little while. That footage would become the last confirmed sighting of her. A short time after she left, her phone sent one final text message. It was a simple, calm message to a friend. She wrote that she would be back soon. Just a few words, nothing to raise any alarms. After that message was sent, her phone went silent. Calls went straight to voicemail. Messages stopped delivering, showing that the device was either turned off or out of battery. It was never powered on again. By the next morning, concern had turned into full-blown panic. Her roommate woke up and realized she hadn't come back. Friends started calling her, their worry growing with each unanswered ring. When no one could reach her, campus police were notified, and an immediate search began. Students, faculty, volunteers, and officers fanned out across the area. They searched the nearby streets, the sprawling parking lots, the quiet parks, and all the buildings surrounding the campus. They were looking for any sign, any clue, anything out of the ordinary. Back inside her dorm room, everything was exactly as she had left it. It was like a snapshot of a life abruptly paused. Her wallet was still there, with her ID and cash inside. Her laptop sat on her desk, untouched. Her phone charger was still plugged into the wall socket, a silent testament to her intention to return. There were no signs that she had planned to leave for good. No packed belongings, no cleared-out drawers, nothing missing except her. It was as if she had just stepped into another room and was expected back at any moment. Investigators immediately dug into her digital life, hoping to find answers there. They examined her phone records, her social media accounts, her emails, and all of her recent online activities. They were searching for threats, for suspicious conversations, for any evidence of secret plans or dangerous relationships she might have been hiding, but they found nothing. Her digital footprint was as clean as her physical one. There were no secret boyfriends, no online enemies, no cryptic messages. Her bank accounts were never used again. Her credit cards showed no new activity. Her identity for all intents and purposes, simply stopped appearing anywhere in the world. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. The mystery of the missing student began to draw national attention. News outlets across the country covered her disappearance. True crime communities online dissected every available detail, every piece of footage, every known fact. Theories began to emerge, spreading like wildfire, but not a single one could be proven. Some believed she must have met someone she trusted, someone who lured her away under false pretenses. Others suspected foul play, cleverly hidden in plain sight on a busy campus. A few wondered if she had accidentally walked into a dangerous situation she never expected. Something that happened in a flash. Yet, despite the widespread publicity, no credible witnesses ever came forward. No one reported seeing her with another person. No one heard a scream or a struggle. No physical evidence was ever found. No clothing, no personal items, not a single drop of blood. And most frustratingly of all, no suspect was ever named. The investigation hit a wall, a solid brick wall of silence and nothingness. Years have passed since that quiet weeknight. The case officially remains unsolved, a cold case file gathering dust in a police department office. Her family continues to wait for answers that may never come, living in a painful state of limbo. Her friends still remember that last day they saw her, her smile, her plans for the future. The campus continues its routine, a constant cycle of new semesters and new students. These new students walk the same paths she did, sit in the same classrooms, live in the same dorms, completely unaware that one of their own once walked out into the night and simply never returned. In a country filled with surveillance cameras, advanced technology, and constant digital connection, her disappearance remains deeply, profoundly unsettling. Because if someone can vanish so completely from a college campus without leaving a single trace behind, then the most disturbing question isn't where she went. It's how easily it happened. Thank you for watching. If you found this story as compelling as we did, please consider subscribing for more mysteries. Stay safe out there.